underway. You already have G2 fanning out with a triple mid lean early. They dismantle that and go into a more standard 2-2-1. But they're going to be ready for this A hit regardless. Heroic looking to move up through main. As Hunter and Nexa lie in wait. Swing out from Nexa. It's just the one and done. Hunter trying to hold the line here as he darts out through the smoke. Will get found and will get dealt with. Heroic have found themselves with a bomb plant.
Oh, through the smoke as well. Kixon getting some good control in this post plant on the fade. m0NESY got to be careful. Two players here. Can he snipe one out? Yes, he can, but Kixon gets aggressive, hunting down this kill. Nico just trying to buy time for HooXi to move in. Kixon's dodging death for a moment. Oh, the last bullet doesn't connect and he turns. Nico just swings. On these difficult solo sites. Whoa, buddy! Oh dear. Get owned. I mean, he doesn't know they're there. Yeah, this could be very unlucky. Because even when he kills the bomb coming in, he'll die. He'll get traded. So this is just one, right? There it is. Bomb dropped. He's like, oh, they're coming in main now. Look, they're behind you. Pop out into the site. m0NESY with an ugly spray. It connects into the wall. And Hunter, they're already crossed, so not much he can do. Oh, even the nade. Nothing going right here for G2 in this round. Sometimes it works against you.
m0NESY whiff spray. That's just too many signs that this one wasn't meant to be.
Check it. Bop. What, he fired one bullet. Oh, one bullet, Harry. Give it. Bop. And it's perfect. Right where the crosshair was. 100% accurate. What does he know that we don't?
To open up, but eventually starting to lean. Oh, I was going to say more players back over towards B, but that's not the case, actually. Nico's left here all alone, and everyone from Heroic is coming his way, so Nico has got to make a stand. Good for the first two. Late trade from Nerds, that at least gets Heroic in, but Nerds has got this bomb. There's a certain limit to how aggressive he can be, and realizing that will be his downfall. Going back in, God. He falls out of the round. G2 trying to cook something up here on this force buy.
Kixon team killing him in the process. That will slow everything down, which buys time for HooXi on the flank. Kixon's been spotted. He's now cornered. Oh, and m0NESY just swings out with the clean shot this time. It's just Nico. He made it up ramp, but how much further? m0NESY's got that cross. He spots him, and Nico 1v3, feeling undoable here. And m0NESY just ends it. HooXi's got something to say this time.
I'm trying to keep them guessing, but he's got low ammo in this M4. Now no ammo in this M4. They're not able to pressure him yet, but that molly forces him to commit out wide. And Hunter can't hold the line. Tapped out back in red. Heroic want their revenge, and they want it now. Nico's hanging around because he knows that this fight is too good of an opportunity to miss. You've got to play a trap. At the same time, he's now like not helping anywhere else, right? And so suddenly HooXi left with a lot of responsibility. And I like that Nico actually just kind of draws the line in the sand there. He up and leaves. He decides, all right, look, I can waste all the time in the world, anchor down on this one fight in middle, or I can go and help out. And he will get here in time to lend a helping hand to HooXi, who will end up needing it. 2 kills from the captain. Nico overran. And so that's the plant secure with a hat-trick from Nerds. It's all left on Nexa.
That hurts for Nico. One bullet would have made this round a reality. It still can be. Nexa, instant kill. Nerds is low. Gets time to reposition, playing for the swing, playing for the kill, playing for the round, and he takes it by force. 4 kills from Nerds. The scream sent back, and Heroic pick up that anti-eco or anti-force by round. It does feel like the ceiling is high for this team, right? And they have a couple of legit wins in their pocket as a new roster, but still yet to make a real run in a tournament. Win over G2 now would be pretty perfect. Look at this play. Kixon's crept in. He's telling his team to get grouped. He's not going for it. He wants everything. He wants the glory as he knifes m0NESY and finds Nico on long. There's still a cave player, but it's only a 5-7. What could go wrong as Nexa drops that bomb, arms up, armored up, and has 30 seconds to make this round weird. That's ugly. needed that kill, and so it will fall the way of Heroic. 4-2. Nice play for Kixon, getting behind G2 and making the money while he does.
And so once more, it's this hold of Hunter and Nexa left to withstand it.
Oh, this smoke didn't land perfectly, though. He can still fight over right side. Nexa repositions, jumps up on the break, and he'll go down after one. Hunter can hide out. He doesn't need to commit to this, but he drops the AWP. A nice frag to put this in easy position for G2 to close, and Hunter just takes every single fight. Gets the MAC-10, it is no problem. G2 back on the board. The big game player, and we have no time to wait until this stage. Even when we do, he hasn't been there, so needs to step up in this matchup alongside Nico. Nexa, that'll do nicely. Double spam on the smoke push.
If the smokes come down, they're set up to retake here and just play the 5v3 out. It's if Heroic decide to go contact in this moment that Nico is suddenly given an open runway to try and end the round. And Hooksy playing this kind of bait and switch with him.
Perfect.
Be able to swing out after contact is taken. And they will combine to knock all of Heroic out of the round.
Ooh. Nico is a passion. That's what I want to hear, Harry.
Yeah, give me some of that sauce.
Yeah, go on, light it up. Inside for Tessa is going to be careful. This is a dead, easy double Hooksy, putting them in boxes, and there's the help from Nexa. Nicely done for G2. Oh, they are slaughtering them. Any more? Nexa, oh, it does fall to Kixon, but there's a third man there. And a confident G2 right now, picking up steam with 4 rounds in a row. On B lane with their Molotovs, doing great work there. G2 think it's a mid-take. They start 3 strong. Monacy supporting flashes. There's that Brolin Molly. It will sort of land, but Hooksy's already through it. Very aggressive in cave. There's Nerds popping through the mid-smoke that goes a little deep. Nexa loses his head. Good timing on Hooksy's smoke, but Tesses will not be fearful of him. He knows he has him trapped. And takes the kill as well. Heroic cooking with gas now. 5-on-3, just got a group. Let Nerds lurk.
Oh, dead though, up in red. Finished off by Hunter. Good diversion of G2 to go and clear out the mid-man, but a missed shot from Monacy and he can't recover on the Deagle.
Oh, ooh.
But he burns alive,
Nice.
with Nico dead over towards B. Heroic, that pause might have been worth it after all. They're staring at 5. And it's only Monacy that stands in their way, wounded and hurting. Bomb plant coming in. There's no hope for G2 here. Monacy a dead man as he moves up the long side. First shot might connect.
No chance.
But he still has so much more to do, and Heroic, well and truly set up in these post plants. You've got a trade available from Kixan. Monacy might seem aware, Tess says, but that shot sails past, and Heroic's pause is worthwhile as they pick up one more round to close out their T side.
It's a really hard situation to win. Kixon has the bare minimum smoke kit, but it rests on that first fight. And here's Monacy, they come jumping around the corner. There's the util dropped, and the triple setup wins out for G2. There's a 4th man. Does respond. Nikidos has to do so much more, though. Getting that kid off, they clear the top boost. The tap works. Hunter gets back into safety, and Nikidos can smoke kit. Hunter forced to swing, and Nikidos baits him out. He doesn't even go for the tap. Hunter just thinks that smoke is enough. Woo! Okay, everyone's flaming today. Everyone is flaming.
I think if anything, it's just well played for Nikidos, someone whose confidence could have been put in a question after that first half. He plays that clutch very, very well.
He's back.
But victory could be short-lived if G2 get straight back to work here. Force Buy comes in, they've got control over here at B, and they even managed to trade out Tesses back in the cave. With long control taken, this should be a really tricky retake. Smoke comes out for Heroic. That gives them kind of a little channel to work between up in a short. Nico tries to plug that hole, but ends up falling to other Nico. And now Hunter, 1v2. Where have I seen this before? And once again, Nikados is going to put a stop to him in that clutch.
You just feel like, Nico, it's so hard watching him play sometimes because he goes for these fights that... Okay, Heroic, they actually start a man up for a change. They deal with this A-rush. Shush gives it up. Oh, it's a weird smoke, but it might give him some room. It bounces strangely, and Modesty punishes. Nikados drops that bomb. He goes through the smoke, almost a second onto Nexa from Nertz. Trades back and forth. Who is comfortable? The answer is no one in this round, and so Heroic will keep the discomfort, keep the pressure on.
Yeah, swinging out from spawn. They still don't know about Kixan here. Nico's going to have to hit the flick, and it's a lot of damage, but not the killing blow.
They know he's in Temple. And they'll deal with him easily.
Let's go! Nice. Fucking botsman!
You need a new line, Nerds. You need a new line, but I do love the energy. It's been doing that since round 2. Keeping it up. G2. It's an awkward round to lose where Heroic just throw themselves at them pre-plant, during plant. Oh my god. Heroic.
Good damage with the nade, sure, but they will still be tested here. It's
nice.
A contact play from Nico out towards ramp,
there
and they get both the kills from it. Tess says it's time to shine, and it's only the one and done. Heroic called the save immediately.
That's the Nico we know and love, Harry. That's what we want to see. Contact rifle up ramp with no util.
You just can't run them every round. That's the shame of it.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Nico. Come on, let's go. That's nice. You must be very happy right now then as he sits bottom of the board.
Well, the reason I say it is because he's not always the worst player on the team, and that's a problem. That means the stars are not aligning. Look at this though, fast execute. They've got everyone here. It's 10 players in a tiny little pocket, and no one can stop the bomb. G2 put it down in the midst of the madness, the artillery raining in. On top of the boost, kicks and clears. Good spray control back. What's going on? 2v2. Everyone's fighting, and it's coming up in favor of G2. Nertz now needs a masterclass with no kit. Half ticked. He moves in.
Grab the kit off the body here. Swing from main, looking to come through for Monacy. A couple of jiggles, waiting for Hooksy to take that contact. And now they hear Nertz. Monacy's clean with it. And that little pep talk, that little fist bump from Nico after the last round does Monacy a world of good. He comes up big with a 3K. And with that, they break through Heroic. That is a wild round just across the board. You highlighted it, 10 players boxed into the site. Everyone spamming smokes, no one finding anything. And then suddenly all the kills happen in a second.
Look how much space G2 have got. They are about to crunch this A site. Wait, no one's looking. Do they realize? Heroic, no eyes on this one. Modesty just gets a free flick as Shush caught last second on the turn. They might not check boost, but Nertz is cleared from the backside. He was getting crunched, and Hooksy kills on a plate here. No steps made. He might walk in, but he still takes one more with him, and that's info. That's enough. That's a round for G2.
Yeah, even getting out with the one there is huge for Hooksy.
It's a good hunt for G2. They definitely should throw a player in here and have a look. A kill would make a difference. No doubts. And denied after one. There's still a trade. And maybe you cut your losses there. But nonetheless, G2 make it expensive. And Modesty might even drive that home. A tag. Oh, Nikados is lucky to live. But G2 are just happy to be here. 11 rounds to the 9.
At this point, G2 sat 5v4 up. Something would have to go really, really wrong for Heroic to find a way back in here.
This is terrifying. The flash absolutely wrecks. Tess says it's a trade, but that feels like not enough at this point. Kixan, they know, is the rifle on this B bomb site. G2 can make moves elsewhere. They're going to start to rotate that bomb around.
And they just go join Nertz in defensive A, just in case G2 head this way.
Ooh, you can't really change anything, but Nico's cleared B completely. They know they're going into a stack at the bare minimum. That's something. Oh dear, 5-7 shoots through one. m0NESY got to clear close. Nerds can win this round, but m0NESY pre-fires him, and Kixon can't stop the inevitable bomb going into the site, just makes it back behind the boxes, and that was his chance. That was his one opportunity. Instead, death and destiny for G2. 12 rounds. It's one more buy for Heroic to stomach. Oh, Kixon could have won it there.
Yeah, yeah. As you say, you know, you don't get much of a chance. Also, what a round out of m0NESY here. Like, he was very aware of exactly what was required there. You said it, Nico cleared out all of B. They knew they were going into the stack, and
this is the real deal. This is the knockout punch. Nerds uses his smoke, but the Molotov does expire on the CT one. Shush overwhelmed immediately, and Nerds, this game, this map will live and die on his fight. They are boxing him in with an open plant. G2, it feels like nothing can stop this 13th round from coming in.
this retake's really awkward. Kixon was still hanging around at B, waiting to see if they're getting lurked on. They are not, and so he's a very, very late rotate to rejoin his team here. They wait for him before they commit to this 4v5 for the map.
See.
And so that's let a lot of time tick off this bomb. Random spam for Tessez starts it well, but there's so little time left to work with. They get all the kills, but they've got to get on it, and Nexa can't swing out and put a stop to it. That's why Heroic waited. That's what they were waiting for. They don't lose a single player past Shush.
Wow, very well coordinated. Everyone knowing exactly what to clear. The random the random shot. It was one bullet. It was one bullet. It was barely aimed at that corner. Look. Was that even a misclick? It could have been.
Tessez versus Hooksy has ended up being like an incredible head-to-head. He got the jumping tap.
Absolute joke of a 1v1, like those two kills. Oh, but m0NESY. That's how you want to start a round if you're G2. And look, this time they don't wait. Nerds has taken up middle. And there is so much room on this A site for G2. Hooksy through the smoke. He will dive through. Nikodos is behind on Heaven. Right now, they don't even know they've lost A. This smoke on Donut is about to make it pretty clear. Hooksy comes hunting. Nikodos punishes. But again, we need another clutch retake round for Heroic. Oh,
this is super deep already. And m0NESY's moving in a position as well, which only strengthens this spot from Nexa.
Stolen.
Not even needed. And so now as Nerds waits back in the donut, he's got Nikodos alongside him. The spam does not connect, and with the CT plant, there should be absolutely no way back into this for Heroic. It's looking done. Caught out of position with the opener landed from m0NESY in middle. And this is a very good-looking G2 that we're getting right now. m0NESY top in the chart, sure, but Nico is right there behind him. And throughout the majority of this game, it was having to be Nico to find the rounds for G2. He keeps them in it long enough that the rest of them now get switched online. And as Nerds and Nikodos fall, G2 steal away the Heroic pick of Ancient. Nuke waits up next, and G2, they can feel themselves moving closer and closer to those playoffs.
Yeah, this might be a hateful matchup for Heroic. This could be the third time in a row that G2 have won this game in a crucial match.
Do you hear anything, or is this...
No.
Okay,
it's
give me the
worry.
sound effects.
No, that's your job.
Okay, I'll do it. Ah, they brought him back. I was so ready.
They put the pressure on. No one wants to hear you pew pew. It's instead P250 outside, and Glock's running down Nikodos. He hits a nice one. Oh my god, he is in a lot of trouble right now, and he couldn't find a second target. 2 kills come to the good of G2. Big flank. Oh, and he takes the shot, but no connection. Not to the kill, at least. 3 on 4. And while they've cleared the lobby, they know that G2 are slowing it down in the yard. But they just can't get a grip on it. Back to main. Shush. Aiming a far up close. He transfers. Nico will still get the kill. And m0NESY's in Heaven as well. Now the bomb can come through main. And G2 not in a bad position at all.
Oh, now m0NESY able to get involved, and he spots out that last player as well. They know that Nertz has to make this rotate happen. He's going to try and beat them down the vent. Gets in just in time, but Nico a little faster, and that pistol round, well, it's sort of the ancient story all over. It's Nico and m0NESY stepping up, and
Zoney kicks in the sight. Got a good gun for the job, but what a job he's got to do. Up the vent with the flash. Kixon gives it away. Shush. Oh, that's a surprise, but he can't convert it. And m0NESY gets both openers. Nikodos has fallen in, but not long for this round. 3-0. Easily done for G2 Flawless. Now the buy comes out.
Executil getting thrown in while Hooksy tries to make a play, and it's a drive-by. Doesn't quite get the second. Nearly good for the kill to kick Sam, but nearly won't cut it here. He's able to get out into main. Flooding over him. Nikodos in at the back of the site now. All that stands between them and it as his teammate rotates in through heaven. G2 come to a bit of a halt here. They know where both players are now. And so with that info, they're going to react quickly. m0NESY makes it down the vent. Meanwhile, Hunt taking all this space over towards Hell. They're trying to toy with Heroic, and they have split the defense. Nikodos kind of has to react by taking lobby control here. When it goes quiet like this, it's the only option he's left with. But that will open up this top site for G2.
This is weird though, because m0NESY has the bomb, so Hunter will just say, I don't know, I can't find him. He's got to be here somewhere. He's probably in lobby. m0NESY still has to cross, so Hunter trades with him. m0NESY hits the shot. That's out of nowhere. Free plant. And Tesses, who had to at least consider that B was an option, has been dragged back up into the unknown. 1v2, and they've taken their positions. Only dangerous, this plant isn't necessarily for the hut. Tesses could get a full stick off. Let's see how he opts. They wrap door, and that will allow them to just swing it together. m0NESY is lights out. Another 2K from him. And G2 just keep the good times rolling.
You know, back on that first map of Ancient with Nico kind of getting the ball rolling, but the moment m0NESY got switched on, it felt like he didn't slow down throughout the remainder of that game. A real late game activation, and he's brought that momentum with him into the second map now.
I like what Heroic do here, because they take lobby and sure, Nexa hears it, but they don't hang around. They immediately drop double lower and reset. They're going to have a lot B, and very quickly as well. So G2 need to put a lid on this round right here, right now, and it's not coming easily. Good flash play. Nico can't convert the second. 2v4. Heroic full control now with the bomb and guns upgraded. That's great, because the call from G2 just comes off the back of hearing like 2-3 in lobby. They just rush B. Don't count G2 out. Some weird clutch round. Maybe now you can. Nexus trapped a long way out.
So he'll go creeping away, looking to hold on to this rifle at least. But a key round for Heroic to win, and not one that they were supposed to. Nice idea cooked up by Kixan. Very well handled for Nertz, who was constantly under pressure there down towards that lower site.
We'll look at the fake out. The AK is ready in main though. It's a perfect gun for the job. He hears him running. Kixon knows what's coming, and he does deal with m0NESY on the front. Until with the bomb, it's at least info for Heroic. They know that G2 were never going lower. Nico gets a responding kill, but is still Kixon disappearing into the mist. Can he take lobby? Potentially even backstab. Nexus making his presence known, so this is just G2 looking for kills, and they're not coming in. Finally, Nexa turns around to punish that flank. 2v3, bomb coming through main. Shush in the open, in a world of hurt, and Nexa hits a nice headshot. Suddenly, G2 have got reason to believe.
Tessis is on for this ramp push, but Nexus hit every shot that's been needed so far in this round, and that's the one that eludes him. Can't quite complete the kill to Tesses. Nikodos made noise in the vents, but that flash out in the yard will signal to Nico where Nikodos has ended up at. And with Tesses so low, it feels like it's on Nikodos to win this round for Heroic. Nico now knows where both players are. Swinging on out, Tesses offered up, and Nikodos is jumpy, jittery, trying to land a free fire. Nico goes swinging. And it's clinically done between him and Nexa to turn that one back around into G2's favor.
This is business for G2. They are not sweating. Nico does not look stressed in that clutch. He plays it to perfection. Are G2 really going into an A split? Hooksy's coming up. This is ballsy. But it just might work.
Heroic have bodies here, but it's Hooksy surprising Nikados. He wasn't ready. Okay, that happened. And Heroic actually might win this round now.
Oh, he's got the bomb.
Bomb dropped at Kicksan's feet. And a weird exchange over towards the CT vent. Means that Hunter and Hooksy have got to cook it up. You've seen Nico deliver rounds. You've seen m0NESY do it. But how will the rest of them fare? They're going to try and pressure Kicksan in the lobby. But Hunter has been slowed as he hears them dropping out from the heavens.
Oh, no way he gets that one, and he knows that Shush dropped as well. Hunter, masterclass on the A site, looking to just finish the job, and that is beautiful from Hunter. That may be the best round from him all tournament. Wow. Absolutely threaded the needle on that play, and that's another comeback round for G2. Was that a 2v4 as well? 2v3 and 2v4. My oh my. Miraculous. Nothing he can do about that. Oh, Hooksy. Oh. Lazy clear. Lazy clear. It will cost you. It will cost you your life and
discipline.
maybe more. Nerds mauls them. My oh my. Can't take him all. Nikados taps out Nico, and Heroic flash in the pan, but a fire started nonetheless. Begins. The wall comes down. Nico's walking through the smoke. Oh, finally punished for these fake outside rounds. And fortunate that that nade lands a little bit short. It allows a cross for Hunter into Garage, and he could do something with this for sure. He's going to play late, let that ramp stack go in first.
Awkward for m0NESY. Caught lining up the util, and that's a nice freebie for Tesses to pick up.
Is gaining ground.
Might have to be the hero again. Ooh, Nikados makes noise going up the ladder. I have no idea that Hunter's here, but just turning to deal with it now. Nikados, good timing on that. And so this one kind of peters out for G2. He makes it down the vent, but not for long. They've already got a player down there, and so Heroic, this is the start of the streak. That's another flawless round as well.
I'd say they're good for it. Nerds, great position, and it's not going to go clear again. Hooksy finds out the hard way. Nerds, stop it. 2 kills and then some. Hunter's low. They're going to go back to this A split. It's just been so good to them, but Nexa gets blocked. Broken open, doesn't matter. Nexa's crossed all the way. Tesses has got to be aware, but Nexa peeking for the lockers. Great shot. And now Heroic, they have no idea where this one's ending up. It's so uncertain.
Oh my, yeah, that's crazy. Shush. Glad he doesn't commit to that. Kicksan waiting at the double doors down on B. Spots both remaining players, but can't keep them at bay. Fast rotate down the vent for Nikados. Over at ramp, Shush moves in, but that plant's gonna go down for G2 unless Nikados swings out and denies just m0NESY. Trying to regain control, but he can't. And so Heroic, they take 4 in a row to recover from being 1-7 down in that first half. They've got to hope their CT side can see them through the night and into the playoffs.
Yeah, 1 spot remains, and Heroic are just grasping at straws, trying to get back in this game. And A-Rush can do it for Hunter! Heroics again from him. He has shut them down and shut them up. Out of nowhere, this guy. Just in time. What a shot.
Nico, a bit of a boring player, but Hunter, I remember a Hunter flick.
Where's the bomb going? That's what I wonder. It's on silo. What's the goal? And, well, it might just die. And there's m0NESY. Oh, absolutely wrecking him. Don't think the bomb was getting anywhere in that round. It's going to be G2 keeping it flawless. G2 never really considered it. They only saw one player make it down, but they don't need to worry. It's a 5-on-3. It's a set-up situation as they group on the ramp for this retake. A late vent drop that can't come too early. They clear the first man. Now Hooksy can move in. He will die as Shush remains covering, and Kixon responsible for the bomb, just trying to dodge early death, trying to buy a few more seconds. That's awkward for Shush. Shot can only see legs, and Kixon's dead. It's G2 with that 5-on-3 retake pushed over the line. Heroic. They make the most out of nothing.
Far easier round for G2, right? It allows them to rotate freely around the map. They get set up to retake through ramp, and they take it cleanly. That's to do a hell of a lot more in that spot if Heroic ever wanted to win it. So now they try to run back this top side exec, and once more, Hunter puts a stop to it.
A is closed. Hunter is putting on a show. Another 3K. 3K shutdowns. That one's on anti, but
as 3 players now find themselves down on lower, they leave top site in the hands of Hunter. But what he's showing us in this game, that's a capable pair of hands right here. Well,
finally.
I had to say it.
Can't keep it up forever.
Down. Yeah.
Nice fake down lower. Tessa sells it with his single kill, and then he nades the door. Even Tessa isn't aware how close Hooksy could be. Nice exits. Available for Nerds. He's taking heads. Shadow shown. They don't seem to notice. Hooksy fighting for survival, and that bomb will finish the job. So a bit of damage from G2 on the way out, but Heroic do find a round. Yeah, aside from that panic rotation or Hooksy throwing himself into a 1v4, you know, it's not like G2 have had a chance to stop this control. In B, good spray, Nico converts it. And so finally, Heroic lose the timing on that outside cross. Oh, the fact that Nikodos hits that is impressive, but Nico sustains the wound. And now Heroic have to mid-round it. They have to switch it up on the fly. Nice hell smoke thrown in. They try and cross round the world. Nexa could try activate. Nico, final bullet kills Kixon crossing. If Nexa made a move, even if he gets traded, it'll be 3v2 retake, but he needs that 1 kill or survival. He'll take the latter, the safer option, playing the numbers with his team.
Yeah, m0NESY moves in quickly from ramp. It's just the tag onto Nikodos, enough to soften him up, and Nexa goes on to finish the job. Shush dead as the molly forces him out. There just isn't time to win this. And G2 fast drop everyone down lower. They get that elusive round they've been searching for a while, moving them on to match and series point. Now just 5 kills away. Next, he's going to get help here, and a lot of help at that. Nico's even available as he takes up position over in heaven to be that 3rd man in towards ramp. So there is a lot for Heroic to get through here as they set their eyes on ramp. They might never live to tell the tale. That m0NESY AWP fires off for the first, and with support from Nexa, they keep the advantage in G2's favor. Can he get away? They're right there, dropping in a missed shot from m0NESY. And that's carved a path down into lower. Now 1 man already down here. Hunter sits poised. Rob this round from Heroic. Quick to arrive, but sent packing. Kixon will deal with him.
That's a jump of the gun for Hunter. You feel like maybe he's felt like m0NESY was good for more than 1 there on ramp. Surprising misses. Oh my.
And so now they know, right? The intention was to go A. That wasn't Nerds on a lurk out through the hut trying to do something solo. That was Kixan trying to lead the charge. And they spot m0NESY's AWP posted deep into the lobby, but he claims another life for the price of that info.
Oh, he just misses the tail end. Maybe he saw something. Either way, they've got this B player. 1 kill will do for Hooksy. Again, he plays the info as Nexa did before. That provides a path for m0NESY to rotate safe. Doesn't want to commit to it. Never uprooted from his position. Molly in main at 20 seconds. And playoff bound for G2. It feels like there's no way Heroic can stop it.
Yeah, Hunter and m0NESY here, and Hunter's been stellar in these top site holds, but he will get run down straight away.
Plant.
They gotta get this bomb planted, and Nikados keeps it coming in. Nikados turns his head around and deals with Nexa in the heavens.
How?
G2 thought that was it. They thought this was done. Heroic battle back from a 3-on-5. And this gap continues to close. They just don't know when to quit. And even if this kill gets presented, you're left with half the time left on this bomb. This is a crazy round to even be considering if you're G2. And so they won't. They write it off.
What? How do they lose that? I mean, like, sure, missed shot from Honesty, but I'm surprised he didn't wallbang the bomb. He knows that that bomb was right there. If he wallbangs it and hits it, he wins the game. It's done. There's no time for a second plant. That was 5 seconds on the stick, and he goes for the close kill. He misses it, sure, but then Nikados goes on a tear. 2 heads off on that A side.
I'm almost more surprised that Hunter's fighting, right? Like, he's in a very safe position. They can't be heaven.
Everything about that.
He's in at the back of the site.
That's
There's
like,
8 seconds left,
that's
right?
A tilter.
Yeah, that one
That's
will
a
get under
tilter.
your skin. There were so many moments where you could have won that.
I mean, this game should be done, but Heroic are making the most of it. A ramp rush is a desperate call. And Nexa rather can't grab that gun on the drop down. He's got to smoke it off. Let them have the room. He's only got a default pistol, for crying out loud.
Smoke to give him a bit of forewarning is nice. It means he's not instantly fed to this heroic ramp take, and that will allow Nico to rotate down. Gonna try swing open the single door. They've heard him. They know he's here, but he makes a play through. He's edging the smoke. Nico trying to tear it all away, but just denied.
Oh my. This game. This game. It rages on.
And Heroic are really doing this. 1 round away from OT. And Hunter can't even save the AK as Tesses bounds after him.
Mirage, which let's not even think about right now. Because G2 should have done this. They should be in the playoffs. Heroic should be looking at their flights home. But they have held on. This is commendable calling for Kixon. Some of these mid rounds have been perfection. The grouped crossing outside.
Honesty will finally take that AWP over towards the yard and puts it to work straight away. Feels like it's been a long time coming, getting him there with the AWP early, and they bottle it up for the last round.
Worth the wait, but he needs to be mobile. He needs to just win this game on his own, it feels. It's just 1 round, say G2, 4 kills. Nikados has something to say. The nade, they know where he's coming from now. It's a miss nade for Nico. Oh, luckily Monacy is there again, saving the day for G2. We've seen this before. Couple of kills off the AWP. And Nikados just cannot find a clear shot.
So fast on every reposition, Nikados doesn't know where to look.
But Heroic need to stick that bomb right here, right now. They need to believe in this play. That they have. No spam. Vent rotate to cut down as Monacy looks for his 3rd kill of the round.
He opened this with a 2. He's delivered this 5v3 to G2, and last time Nertz was here, he wasn't able to accomplish anything. But this time, it's his for the taking. In with this backstab, and they've got no idea. This is all of G2 right here. Backs turned. Nikados puts up another, and OT is just 1 clutch away. Nico on the bomb, full commit, full 10 seconds, and Nertz doesn't buy it. There isn't time for Nico, and so Heroic have longed this out into OT.
3v5 and the perfect lurk for Nertz, the perfect play. He could not have waited until a better time to sneak down on that flank. If he plays early, if he fights Monacy, he loses. Instead, it's the backstab. And Nikados in the site, doubled up. No clutch for Nico. No kit for Nico. And we go into overtime. Unbelievable game we've got here.
And so Heroic have taken the last 5 straight. Is that going to keep up as we get into OT?
7 out of 8. 11-5. 12-6. 12-7, sorry. That's the entry. Caught looking nowhere. Hunter, where were the 3Ks when you need him now as Monacy rains down from above. Molotov forces him out. They can play a retic again, but G2, these have let them down in the past. Maybe not today. Nico catches one. Quick upgrade available. The flank shuts down the retake of the lobby, and Nikodos now needs to do it with a rifle. But some call this guy a rifler. Nico's up and over. The molly's going to push him in. Nikodos hits it. 7 health. 1v2. G2 side by side. There's no excuse. They need this trade, and they will get it. First round of overtime goes the way of G2.
Put some pressure on the top side, get a man down the vent, and Kicksam will do exactly that. Manages to make it down, but this time G2 don't just have one player trying to deal with him, they've got 2. However, he quickly deals with Nexa. And right now, Kicksam's doing a great job of selling this takedown at lower.
Tuxi and Hunter yet again.
Odyssey will root, Odyssey will deal with him.
No.
So the topside play now coming in. Hunter can't hold the line. Monacy up through the vent, strikes quickly, and it's all left on to Shush. The 2 top performers for G2 are the ones to beat, and Monacy, since hitting OT, even on the rounds building up to it, has not been missing. So Shush has got his work cut out for him and can't take it any further. G2 get into overtime, they stretch their legs, and now they start to streak rounds together. Heroic embarked on what felt like an impossible comeback. They got us all believing, but is that belief, is that dream gonna wither and die once we hit OT?
I mean, funnily enough, we're actually seeing G2 make more plays on this overtime on the CT side. Like they were playing not to lose with the advantage with the match point. They can't come up vent without getting through Nexa first. They both wait in the fade. 1 shot is all it takes. Down vent comes CTs. We've got 3 here. Kickson continues to find entry kills, but Nexa shuts the door, looking for a clean, flawless CT overtime half. They're walking his way. Nexa finds another. And Heroic may have the A side. They don't have the bomb.
And drop. Oh man, Nerds. Don't know how he gets away with that, but he's not going to take it any further. Nico and Monacy are now both on the scene trying to contain this bomb, and Nico will manage it. Flawless CT half, and Nico thought he just won the damn game right there. He started unplugging everything. He thought he'd done it for G2.
Someone say, "What are you doing?"
Monacy yelled at him. What are you doing, bro?
Game's still alive. 1 more. They've been on CT side for so long. Surely. It's over by now.
He was like, wait, really? We haven't won this game yet?
1 more.
And of course, they are disqualified now.
Yeah.
Here we are. Fast out. G2 against it all obvious. They want this over and done with. But their speed might be their undoing. Churned up on the A play. It's just Monacy left standing. 1 on 3. And run down. Heroic keep the game live for that much longer.
That's what G2 did coming into their T side. 2 rounds for double overtime. 1 round for elimination and playoffs. G2 run it back.
Oh God, they really want this game over and done with.
They might have it.
Nico's already warmed up the celebration. He's practiced taking his headset off. As far as they're concerned, or at least he's concerned, they've won this already. And they might have done that now. Heroic, a man down in this retake.
Unthrowable, you would say. The smoke in main. Heroic, they've had a great run. They've had some great resilience in this series, in this tournament, against Furia, against G2, but now it might be all over.
Gonna need something big. Nerds and Nikodos still in the picture. These 2 have been the heroes, but not today. Snuffed out by Monacy in one hell of a sequence. And there's G2 locking in that spot in the playoffs. Quarterfinals secured for G2, and the end of the line from Heroic, who put up one hell of a fight here on Nuke. But sadly, when we got into overtime, when G2 played with confidence, there wasn't enough to keep Heroic in this.
Yeah, that's a 3P now for G2, beating Heroic every single time they've played this year. And even for Heroic, the 3rd event in a row, they've shown glimmers of hope, but been unable to break through into that top 8. It is a commendable run. They did it against Furia yesterday, but today it comes to an end, and G2 have a reason to smile.